the heartbreaking quotes that you brought from the field in Gaza, there is one basic thing that needs to be said. Gaza has been structured by Hamas in such a way that there is a Gaza above ground and a Gaza underground. Underground, in an elaborate system of tunnels, right now are nestled all the men who are somehow connected to Hamas, thousands of them. And above ground, they push the children, the women, the elderly, all of the defenseless population that they actively expose to Israel's wrath. Israel, for its part, is targeting, so it says, and I do believe them, it is targeting Hamas's materiel and people. The materiel is deliberately stationed under buildings and where people live, and the Israeli army says in advance, this is what we're going to attack. In other words, the onus should be on Hamas, and any Arab and any person who cares for the victims of these bombings should ask Hamas why they're keeping the people exactly where they are provoking the Israeli enemy's fire to come at. This is the question to ask.
Khalil, Jahshan, what is your response to that? I mean, Amotz makes the point that the Israelis are targeting places where Hamas is keeping its arms and its ammunition.
Well, apparently they haven't done much to destroy that if they knew where these places are. I mean, Israel is bombing, what, 250 to 300 targets. It describes them as Hamas targets, yet we see most of these facilities tend to be, if not all in some cases, tend to be civilians. They have dropped enough bombs in 2 weeks, more than the bombs that the U.S. dropped in Afghanistan for a whole year. And yet, they haven't touched Hamas yet. I mean, where is Hamas? So what is it going to take? Destruction of Gaza above ground and underground to satisfy this war of revenge? Of course, Israel has the right to defend itself and when there is an attack against it, but it doesn't have the right to declare this type of war of ethnic cleansing and revenge on a whole population. The objective, as declared by Israeli leaders, is essentially to defang, if you will, and decapitate Hamas. Fine, go after Hamas, but going after the population is nothing but state-sponsored terrorism.